Speaking of massive, Lara Croft
Yeah,
does not get sexually assaulted in this game.
the hottest boobies
Uh,
in the gaming industry. Number
the
one.
top 10 boobies in gaming. Fucking what's his name? Josh. Oh man, you know what I'm on about. He used to do like top 10 lists.
Yeah, yeah.
And he like Shadow the Hedgehog music. Oh my god, I'm Rabid Luigi, bro. Alright. Sorry, I'm in like a moment. Oh, sorry, I'm doing a dungeon as a Trojan, and it's like fucking my tag is like drawing 15 million enemies. I'm just like, bro. Is this the first Tomb Raider? Like not the
Yeah,
original, but I mean like the first raid of the tombs.
yeah, yeah.
I bought these games for like $5 like 2 years ago. I'm not even joking.
And also, oh yeah, I changed the plan from cycling to walking.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of cycling from Seoul to Busan, I'm just gonna walk.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking pay like 6 years.
No, I checked it because I want to see how long does it take, and apparently someone did it last year. Like at the beginning of last year, someone did it, and it took him like 13 days.
To walk, right? How long did they walk from Bashan, like from Seoul to Bashan?
Uh, I don't know like the walk itself, but like they went around Korea and showed people places and whatnot, and didn't just like do the walk, and that took them 13 days. And but from what I've seen, other people say like if I just did the walk and I didn't really explore much, it would take me like 5 days.
Really?
Yeah, Korea's not that big. It's like it's a 4 hour drive from Seoul to Busan.
What? I
Yeah.
was gonna say I'm very disappointed you're not playing the good Tomb Raider games.
Which are those?
The remix.
Debatable. Saying they're good
I
is
want I
debatable.
want I want the torture porn. I'm so disappointed you're playing like Tomb Raider original, man.
We'll get to that eventually, where she'll like slip on a banana peel and then land on a spike and
True.
moan.
No, I'm like I'm talking about like the remakes. I got like literally every
Yeah,
remake
yeah.
game for like
I
five
I
bucks.
I played two of those, and it is literally just torture porn.
Yeah, but I mean like I got them like for like all three games for like $5 like 2 years ago.
Uh,
It's nuts. Like those games
oh yeah,
went
no.
plummeted in price.
Like I find it insane that people were mad at Square for selling them. It's like not just they weren't mad at the NFT part, they were just mad at selling them and be like, oh my god, there we go, Square's gonna fail. How are they gonna survive without their Western branch? When these games did not sell at all. It's like the numbers you see, the millions you see, are from where they went to like down to $5.
Yeah. Also, it's really funny to hear people go, "Oh no, how will Square survive while it's Western Branch?" I like how it's been surviving for like the past like decade.
Yeah, so many people literally only think of like I don't know how, but they think of Square as like Deus Ex and fucking Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah, you know those game series that have had incredibly long lives and have been nothing but successes.
Yeah.
God, Lara Croft's boobies.
Also, Square has most definitely lost way more money while giving to idiots to make games than their fucking NFT
Oh,
projects.
you know, like Eidos has fucked them royally. Like honestly, like even like
Oh,
Deus Ex, fucking like Mankind Divided was like fucking dog shit.
it's like Square used to give fucking Adios like Sony money to make games.
Hmm.
And like that's why I find it so insane when people were talking about talk about Square as if they had been abusing them. It's like what? What are you talking about?
By the way, the Dragoon just posted a Mogus in chat
How does one jump in this game?
using spacebar.
I'll figure it out eventually. Oh, there we go.
You're losing health, man. Come on.
Uh, so oh yeah, I so badly like. I wish I just had money because I want to do like the ideal thing to do for me, which is gonna take years just for me to learn the languages and then do it if I was able to. But I wanna fucking jump that shit. Can you just climb it? I wanna like learn Japanese and Korean and do the trip from Amori to Fukuoka and then ride a ship from Fukuoka to Busan and then walk all the way to Seoul. Just do that like a 3 month journey.
By the way, Americans pronounce it Fukuoka. So I don't know what the joke was. 3 player accommodations. Let's fucking go, baby.
Yo.
Fucking go. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're a healer now.
I am a healer. I'm a heal slut. I'm like bark to get rest. Oh man. All right, I'm back to doing nothing in FF14 because I literally have nothing to level. Like, I could level healer in Pass of the Dead.
Yeah, that's fun.
I just want to do Pass of the Dead firing. I've been waiting like 6 years for this at this point. My bonus is level 78, so I can almost do the Omicron missions in Shadowbringers. I'm happy about that. It will only take me like about a week to max out bonus to 80, and then after that another age to get
I could
that.
never do that.
I mean, I've got bonus to 80 and minor to 72.
Mm.
So and I want to get them both to 90 before I do any crafting.
And I've been seeing people like just talk about 14 a lot because a lot of people are still trying to do the raid, like friends of mine, and I'm just like, do I go back to it? And then I think about it a little bit more, and I'm just like, I'm good.
I mean, you do you, boo. That's what I can say.
It's like I'll because like I'm doing all these things now and with all these plans, and I'm just like, if I play 14 right now, I'll fuck everything up.
Technically, technically,
Mm.
you could do everything at once while doing FF14. I was actually meant to watch Ghostbusters, but then I saw you were on voice chat. Um, so that's what I'm saying. You could easily like play FF14 and just practice Korean to yourself and shit like that.
No, since I have to write shit down.
Oh yeah, you have to write, but like if you want to like practice like speaking and shit,
Yeah.
you could easily
So, oh
do
yeah, I found a great. First, I want to learn like every part of Hangul and remember like every letter.
it.
But
Not
I
hard.
found an extension that lets you have both like English and Korean subtitles on Netflix.
Oh, oh,
I believe it is literally just called like learning languages with Netflix and YouTube, I think.
interesting.
Okay, what do you want from me, game? Do I have to make that jump? How the fuck do I make that jump? Because I don't,
Dude,
I don't remember how
this is
to grab ledges.
this is literally me with Legacy of Kain. I'm not even joking. Like I quit in like the first area because I was like, I don't know what you want me to do.
I should be able to
I
grab.
need to go back.
I should be able to grab ledges, but I don't know how. Oh, there we go. Oh, god damn it! Do I just hold it? Yay! Oh, I have to continue holding it. So I never beat this game because I always quit at the dinosaur part because I kept getting fucked up from the platforming in this game.
Uh,
because I feel like that is the thing that's gonna fuck me up the most.
I also love, right?
Mm.
She's in this fucking Arctic cave
Yeah,
wearing booty shorts with her fucking nipples cut in diamonds.
yeah, all women do that.
Oh yeah, I should do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like have you ever seen a woman not wear booty shorts?
You know what? Now you mention it, I don't think I've ever have.
Yeah. Also, oh yeah, I tweeted about this, but I am getting to K-pop was a mistake because I'm legitimately so fucking jealous of the fucking camaraderie like these idol groups have. It's like it is literally actually like stronger than a soldier's bond. I
Um,
am I am so jealous of them.
you know what? So I haven't spoken about D&D for a while, but now that you mention it, I really want to send something simple to my DM.
Mm,
Because basically this the Tabaxi who's got like canonically bad fucking luck, right?
mm,
He recently managed to redeem one of the like hardest to redeem dragons that my
mm,
DM has set out.
yeah.
And like we were discussing like, oh yeah, would they ever get like romantic shit like that? I was like, you know what? I think he'd just be happy just having like this like relationship of like, yeah, let's go fuck shit up, right?
Mm.
And now that you mentioned K-pop, I'm like, oh, that's what they are. Because yeah, there is that like weird thing of like they're not blood or water, right? Because like blood is thicker than water or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But they've got like like a family relationship while like not needing that constraint of being family.
Yeah. It is. It's like I've legitimately just been thinking about that. And I'm just like, I want that so fucking badly.
Listen, you just need to get into Super Sentai, bro.
So then I can be friends with God, what's her name? I fucking forgot the one that became a fucking Tokutuber.
What?
Oh, what's her fucking name? It's like the VTuber, not anyone with an actual name.
Oh, you fucking oh yeah. I was like,
Smug.
I thought you were talking about fucking like an actual person, like an actor. I was like, yo, what? But no, you're talking about fucking yeah, yeah, Smug Legend.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Honestly, I've been like, I haven't heard much from Smug, and then I was like, oh yeah, no, I blocked them.
And I haven't blocked them, but I like, okay, I'm dead.
Yeah,
But I haven't seen anything from them, and I'm happy not having seen that.
yeah.
I think I'm just dead. Oh wait.
Oh,
Oh.
no, you're dead. Um,
Ugh.
Tomb Raider NSFW mod, where you can guess what happens after that.
Now I wouldn't be surprised if people have modded this game to have. Oh fuck me. Ah.
I'd be honestly like I'm not even joking. I'd be so happy if there was a Tomb Raider NSFW mod where you die to a dinosaur and the dinosaur rails you as hard as possible. Like that would
Yes.
be so 2005.
You saying that reminded me of the fucking Telltale game, the
Or the
Jurassic
Jurassic
Park.
Park, yeah,
Yeah, where they have a unique death for almost every interaction.
yeah. No, but it'd be like Tomb Raider NSFW where like you die like because there's like undead in like one of the Tomb Raider games. It's like you just get fucked by like an undead. And you're just like that's it. It's like those JRPGs where like JRPG mod where it's like okay you die to like a slime and then it's just like fucking hentai.
Yeah, it's just like stolen assets.
Yeah, Tomb Raider getting her nipples sucked by like 3 bats. Like
Oh no, you fell into the acid pit. She no longer has shoes.
So, oh, that you and I are from different schools. Dude, no, the fucking guru that could come out of that shit, dude. Like that's immediately what I thought of. Like the fact that you were like foot fetish, I was like, yeah.
Oh god.
Like I'm picturing like half acid eaten Lara Croft getting
Mm.
pulled out. And it's just like boobies. It's just like it'd be like we joking about this. That's basically what the Tomb Raider remakes are.
Yes, actually. That is literally what they are.
Oh no, she gets impaled by a rebar.
And it's not just like, oh, she gets hurt. It's she gets hurt. Uh,
Yeah, it's specifically the way she struggled, and
yeah,
you're like, oh, someone's getting off to this.
yeah. There's like, this is like, it's not disguised at all. It is just a fetish.
So all I'm saying is, if this ever happened in real life, if you ever streamed in real life, we'd do a Funhouse style podcast, and I'd be James Williams doing the jack off, as I'm like, oh yeah, struggle while you pull out the rebar, like. Because yeah, there's someone who's like watching her pull out the rebar, and she's like screaming, crying, he's like, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
Uh,
Or the whole like fucking question that was like, does she get like, sexually assaulted during this one segment of like Tomb Raider 2? And the guy's like, I'm not commenting on that. I'm like, just say no.
it's like, yeah, you have the easiest fucking answer. You can just say no. It's like, what are they gonna say? What do you do actually? It's like, huh?
I'm just like, oh man, that was the day of good old game conspiracy shit. Because that was like. That was fucking, that wasn't like, oh yeah, if you buy this game, you're funding like fucking trans genocide. Like that was just like, oh, if you buy this game, Lara Croft might have gotten like manhandled and shit like that, and it's really fucked up, and you shouldn't buy this game because in general that's just really fucked up.
It's really
See,
funny. It's like people bought the game because they were like, because of the rumor of having like extra like awful shit in it, of just be like, oh, if you do a secret, then you'll have this thing happen, and people went out and bought the game.
see, I miss when games went political.
I forgot this game has music.
This game comes from a specific time where like silence was a thing in games.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, ambience. We what?
Ugh.
It's like even
Like,
a lot of fucking boom shooters did this. It's like, why?
yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what game I played recently where I was like, oh, like Halo, where like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
90% of Halo is just silence, and then you're like, oh, African music.
Yeah, and it sucks because like Halo has great fucking music, but they almost never use it.
Well, they
Oh.
fixed that with like 3 and ODST and Reach, but like,
Mm.
yeah, I just remember playing like Halo 1 and being like, hey, that's weird, it's quiet. And I just forgot that like that's a thing they did from like 1995 to like 2004.
Yeah, it was because like it's I think specifically for Halo because they wanted to go for like a horror element, and they were like, well, we can't have music in horror.
Yeah, in Halo 1, yeah, for sure, with the flood.
Even in Halo 2, it's like they still were trying with that.
Well, with Halo 2, it definitely feels more like just like in general, like an ambience thing because like most of that is like sneaking in missions.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to like get behind the enemy lines and shit like that. And so yeah.
I bet if I just go around this, there'll be an easier way up.
I just fucking remember the scene where
Oh, this is timed.
Mr. Halo fucking teleports into that like main throne room, scares a grunt and goes boo. I'm like, this is a different Master Chief from Halo 1 by a fucking mile.
Yeah, I love they made. I love how they made fucking Mr. Chief into like a comedic character.
It's just like Master Chief, that's a massive bomb. What are you gonna do with it? He's like, watch. He fucking throws it into space and like follows it. Oh man. I need to get back on 3. Oh god. I need to get back on 3 on ODST. ODST, like, actually. ODST is such a weird game to
Bitch.
me.
Mm.
Like, fucking, Sandwich, no, like Halo 3 ODST has. Do you know about the ARG in Halo 3 ODST?
I have a very faint memory, so no.
So the glyphs, right?
Mm.
Um, because obviously Halo already had I Love Bees, which was wild for when it came out, right?
Yeah.
Like that was that was the daddy of ARGs. But yeah, so I think Iris was a thing at some point for Halo 3. Then ODST came out with within the game there's glyphs, right? And like most of them have been like translated,
Mm.
but not all of them. And like the Covenant glyphs are meant to like tell a story on their own. And the fact that it's been like so long and they just haven't been solved is wild.
Probably everyone in the development team has forgot what the fuck that is.
Yeah, I mean, same thing happened with before I go to bathroom, fucking what's it called? Marathon.
Oh
You know about
yeah,
Marathon?
yeah,
Because obviously there's a Destiny connection to it. But yeah, like Marathon had a similar thing. You are struggling. But yeah, Marathon had that thing with like the fun enough, like basically same devs, right? Of,
Mm.
of like the terminals, and then the terminals kept leading on, and then they eventually just like emailed the guy and went, "What the fuck is up with this?" He's like, "I don't know." I'll quickly fucking be right back.
Okay, don't worry, I won't be moving much from here. So, uh, I hate old platforming. This is why I only like ever played fucking Mario 64 when it came to any game with platforming. There we fucking go. uh, and now I died to a dog, so I have to do all of that over again. Every time those arrows go by, I'm just like, I just remember Kingsfield and how that game hard me. Now, was that good or not? Can I look down? Nope. How far away is the dinosaur part? Because I don't remember any of this. I just remember the dinosaur part and me quitting. Who? Where? Who am I finding now? Hi. Oh, thanks. Is this another time thing? Probably, yeah. Let's just ignore everything and run. Stop being stuck! Don't you dare. Aw. Oh, okay. I thought I had to fucking open another door too. Yeah, yeah, sure. Is there a reason to never have? Oh, if you just have it out, it just tells you where the enemies are. Yeah, so there's. Never mind, not every enemy. They are so generous with her aim. Like I can just think of so many other games that would have had you face them like directly for the audio to work. Who? Where? I heard. Ooh. Yeah, there are so many smart things in this game. It's like this roll. This is a great fucking thing. This is better than like the Resident Evil turnaround. Mm, was that a bear? Yes. How the fuck they use a medkit? Help. Nope. Anything else here? Nope.
Are you winning, child? Did you get
Yeah,
it?
I
Did you
just killed the
do it?
bear.
Nice.
So yeah, for the walk that I want to do in Japan someday, uh, I so badly want to do that, but I'm also afraid of bears. Because like Japan has a lot of those.
Bring a gun. Bro, I literally went to the bathroom and just looked up ARGs again. I'm like I'm that autistic, but like you know how like every autistic person has like the grim fascination of something, and it's like, all right, our sex talk in bed is just ARGs, right? Like I'd be like, I love bees and like fucking the oh man, what was it called? It was the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 ARG,
Mm,
which I forget the name of right now. And like shit like that, I'd just be all over that shit, man. I'm the motherfucker who's like, I'm the motherfucker who's like talking about like we need more ARGs in gaming. Like,
yeah, and somehow turns out the only girls you get with are like Southern conservative women who are like Illuminati.
dude, that pussy better hit though. But I'd be like, yeah, you know how that video game about a mum going to find her son in an amusement park actually was like an ARG for like an MMORPG, right? And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, man. Do you remember that game, the park?
Yeah, you were the one who
Yeah.
told me about it, yeah.
Oh fuck, man. I am that person. It's still wild to me that like because of how badly that got executed, people are like, oh yeah, she has like grief for her son dying. It's like, no, she killed her son. She's like a weird psycho bitch. She's a weird psycho bitch. She has superpowers.
It's like I remember playing the game. I was like, there was a thing attached to this.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. Too
Okay,
bad that MMO died.
where are the swim controls?
All I'm saying is, if MMO, if FF14 had an ARG, that game
Mm.
would be elevated.
They're gonna get around to it. There's no way they won't.
I feel like the Omicrons could easily have an ARG associated with them.
Yeah, they'll just have the entire like antagonist of the next fucking saga.
It's just I just don't like they're so important to the lore. How are they a side thing?
It's like you're definitely like gonna do shit with this, they're gonna make like this shit. Like it has to be mandatory at some point.
Dude, the arrogance, man. We don't have shit about them.
It's like I feel like so many of the things with like the Omicron was gonna be in 1.0
Yeah,
that
probably.
like had succeeded because
Mm.
like the entire feel of 1.0 it seems like they were gonna be like oh fantasy but this is actually sci-fi. It's like it has that feel.
Yeah, like you had like the Fantasy Star Online and like vibe. Like I felt like you were gonna go to space, but like not fight Meteon. Like you'd be going to space to
Yeah,
like find the Omicrons and
it's like
shit.
actual like sci-fi, not the way that happened in Endwalker.
Yeah.
Is there
Although
anything?
Endwalker sci-fi is like actually not that bad. Like it's pretty
Yeah,
inoffensive.
it is very much like 80s 90s fantasy fantasy
Yeah.
like slash sci-fi. I don't want to like leave this area and then have to come back later. Please tell me if there's anything. Show me something, game. Mm. So yeah, I've been getting jealous of women again because of
No
K-pop
way.
too.
No way.
It's like I keep seeing like all these like really fucking confident women being on stage and shit. I'm just like, oh,
Dude, I
why?
stumbled down a rabbit hole like a year ago of it wasn't just Korean, but it was like Chinese as well. But like women in like insanely revealing clothing doing like performances on the street in like insanely high heels. And I was like, what the how do you do that? Like what it's the same thing as like fucking so the Cho AU Sai came out for Kamen Rider and Sentai like this
Mm,
year, right? Which is a live performance, which basically kind of like oh, let's have like a cute little thing with the cast, but also like, they bring back like voice actors and sort of like singers and stuff like that, right?
yeah.
And fucking Maki Oguro, who does the O's opening,
Mm.
is in like a full red latex outfit with like 15-inch heels, and you're like, how are you performing? How are you on stage right now? Like you're an icon, but like how are you doing this?
uh, it's like I'm glad I got into K-pop because, especially at the time that I did, because women are finally just being like, in this industry need to change, and I've been trying to do that now.
Yeah.
And it's like this is the best time for women to be like into K-pop to see other women just be like successful and trying to be a change in the world.
Right. It's kind of funny, right? It's gonna sound insanely weird, but I think K-pop needs to be more sexualized, but through the empowerment of women doing it,
Yeah, it's
not
like
like
that's
the
what they're
weird
doing.
fan. Yeah, and like yeah, literally just like because like sex sells, right? And people know that. But like, what's even cooler is like having a woman be like, yeah, like here I am, like doing this shit and like breaking, what idol companies don't want you to see.
Yeah, it is like legitimately so fucking great of like not having like men sexualize them.
Yeah,
Because like there was a story with one of the groups, I don't remember which group, uh but like one of the stylists was telling a member to get into a fit, but the other couldn't get into it, so the stylist told them, oh well, you have to lose weight before this date. And then one of the other members just told them, no, you changed the outfit, we will not be wearing this. And it was just because, oh well, you have to wear this skimpy outfit, and then they changed it.
what? Yeah, what's easier? Like sewing a piece of material or like changing your body shape. Like that's fucking nuts. I'm just why the
Yeah.
model industry is like a sham as well because it's like, oh yeah, you have to be a skinny bitch. It's like, yeah, I get like the point of like modeling and like fashion, right? Like so much of it is
I
literally just like
hate
fashion
I
designers.
here's I used to be really into fashion, and I always fucking hated that because the industry has limited themselves so fucking much by only going for like skinny women.
Yeah,
Because like this is the thing why I hate whenever I see like chubby people being like, well, I can't really wear like fashion clothing right now, it doesn't really fit me. It's like, no, it does. you just don't know what that looks like because you haven't seen anyone represent that.
Yeah, and also like I'd say the only reason you can't wear fashion clothing is because it's not meant to be like actually worn. Like the fucking like runway shit, it's just like a fucking fashion design like showing off
Yeah,
how massive their fucking penis is. But like that's what I love about it because it's stupid as shit. But like also at the same time, it's like the fact that the modeling industry is specifically is like you need to have like A-cup breasts and a flat ass, and you have to be like skinny as fuck. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, if you have
it,
tits, you're dead. That's literally it. They shoot you on sight.
it is the most insane like standard they have put. Be like, yeah, we want anorexic woman.
Yeah. Meanwhile, hand models be like, "What's up?"
And because like I've been think of like designs so I can then go to someone because I for the whole PBD thing that I want to do, like the whole cycle, like not this, the whole walk now I want to do is to like spread awareness about PBD and try to raise money for it.
Mm,
And I want to try to include as many people with PBD like in it, and I want to like commission people for designs for like because I want to have like the best way for someone to donate, not feel bad about donating, is to buy something that they can like something
yeah,
tangible.
like merch. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been trying to think of like designs for like clothing, and I've been thinking of like people I know with PBD, and I want to get like the whole like spectrum of like the whole like body types of like chubby, skinny, and whatnot. Just because I really fucking love like when you show multiple body types for one type of like for one brand because that is the way you show how good your design is. Of like, look at this, look at how well it fits literally everyone.
Mm.
It's like that is a thing I want to do. Of just being like you don't have to look a certain way to be able to buy this shit.
Yeah, we live in like a really nice time for like self-expression.
Yeah.
It's just we don't do enough of it. So fucking House of the Dead is not proccing. I'm gonna fucking die, dude. And guess I'm done with FF14 for today. What else can I do? Do like, oh, can I do it?
Watch Ghostbusters as he talk to me.
Dude, I know that will kill me. You know what? I'm gonna do one run of you for scene until I get fucking alone. I need that wind up so fucking bad.
Also, again, because of K-pop and seeing like the behind the scenes and whatnot of these groups, of just being like, I'm perfectly comfortable with my body, but God, I wish I was a woman just so other women would be even more comfortable around me.
Yeah, it's a weird one, but yeah.
Because like, no matter what I do, women like completely understandably, even if they 100% believe that I'm not a guy, they will still have like subconsciously like distance themselves,
Yeah,
even if
yeah,
it is just a
yeah.
little bit.
Which is funny because in general I found that like whenever I talk, like just for like even if it's like a not long. But yeah, I don't know. I've made women laugh a lot, like over
Mm.
over the last like year, like coworkers and shit. I don't know if it's just confidence or what, but yeah, weird one.
Yeah, it's like a
Uh,
thing where like women most of the time women are comfortable with me, but it's not to the same point
yeah,
as if
yeah.
it was
Well,
just like another
you
woman.
can't get to like the personal like deep
Yeah.
level, which is fun because like I feel like I get along with women really well there.
I'm lost.
Yeah, I'll be dead ass, man. Wait, who left? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What the fuck? What am I missing? Oh, DPS.
Mm,
Sorry. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I could talk about the remake Tomb Raiders, but the old school ones, I'm just like, fuck. Played them once, I think.
yeah, because especially at our age, why the fuck would you ever go back to it?
Yeah. That said, I do need to replay Legacy of Kain and actually like do something with it.
Let me go back in the water.
I thought someone already died. I was like, what the fuck?
Also, because I've been watching like Korean stuff and trying to learn languages and whatnot, I've been getting just random content about Korea. I've been getting, because it's TikTok, obviously dating tips and whatnot, dating culture in Korea has come out, and I love like, yeah, every country that is like conservative just has that type of men of like every video is just like don't date men here. All of them will just go for your body and then do nothing else.
Yeah, it's a weird one. Because I remember like for the longest time, like literally ages ago, like for the longest time it was like if you ever have sex with a woman in Japan, just be ready for the fact that like they have a culture that like they need to maintain their innocence, and like that's such a lie. That's so fucking bullshit, dude. Like you're so full of shit.
uh, it's like it is it is so funny. Like it's funny inside because you see so many like people wanting to express themselves, but be like, well, I can't really. So like they come up with the weirdest fucking ways to express that.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, the Japan one of like literally like all of porn having women sounding like children because they have to be like to have their innocence. Like that's what men are attracted to in Japan, of like a woman's innocence. It's like,
it's just so weird. It's like I feel like I saw that as like so bullshit. Like this whole like, yeah, I was like on deployment in Japan and I was fucking like this Japanese chick and she was like, no, stop it, don't do it. And then he stops and she's like, what are you doing? It's like I feel like that's bullshit. Like I do feel like that is bullshit. Like there's no fucking way. Like I feel like especially like with the strides Japan's doing these days, like I feel like people are a bit more
I
open
think it
about
is
it.
definitely like the newer generation,
Yeah.
which is
He
not
wasn't
a
even like
lot
deployed
even
in
in Japan.
Japan. He wasn't like even deployed in Japan like ages ago. It was like 2000 fucking like 4.
Because a lot of the movements are like have been happening for a while, but the like how big they are, like is only like recently really became like a thing that like is countrywide. Like usually like these issues that people are talking about now were only really like popular like areas
Mm.
and not really considered in like, let's say like Japan, like outside of like Tokyo and whatnot. It's like the majority of the country was still very much cut off from that.
Uh, that's fair. Oh shit, sorry, I'm fucking. Oh. Not
Finally, a
dead yet.
save point.
I might die. I'm fucking dead, dude. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm almost dead. Holy shit. Dude, I'm the best Reaper player on the fucking planet. Are you heals? Hello? Are you heals? Oh, our healers are dead. This is not good.
Why did I do all of that? What did I get? Did I miss something?
Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. Oh, I'm out. Oh, no, I'm on B again.
Also, I'm going. Like I've been searching like when is the best time to go to Korea to like the cycle and whatnot, and like the best time is like before July or at like later half of September. And I'm just like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I'll just go in September. And because I so badly want to I want to dress like a fucking bad bitch. I want to show tummy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I need like I need to do that, and this is gonna be my time.
I need to fucking lose weight, man. I mean, think I'm doing squats just to get my ass bigger.
Yeah, squats are a great way to start. It's just
Having the motivation for it.
it is like how I started doing like squats when I wasn't doing a workout and I just wanted to keep my body moving. I just put on a fucking show and I kicked my chair away. I just literally kick it. I'd be like, okay, well,
Yeah.
I either just stand still and watch the show or do something.
Honestly, yeah. Like the problem is, again, like I do a job where I work
Yeah,
standing up for like fucking 8 hours plus a day, so it's like for me that's like not as easy.
yeah, I get that.
But if I do get that office job, I'll be probably doing show then. Signing up for the gym because the gym's like actually not that far away from my workplace at that point. Like
Mm,
it's only like maybe a 20-minute walk, which might sound like a bit, but like also good old cardio. So
yeah,
like hoping if my mom does go back to like work full time, which might not happen at this rate. Like yeah, I could just go to the gym like 2 or 3 days a week and just like work out, and then you know.
get, get fit and then join me in my journey of the walk.
Dude, if I could make it to fucking Korea, I'd do it. At this rate, I don't even fucking know if I'm gonna make it to FanFest. Fucking hell.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I immediately just was like, yeah, I'm not doing that after hearing that.
The lorry system.
Yeah, like that is so
I
dumb.
get it. I do get it. But
It's
it's
like
just
I get
like,
it, but it's like fucking let the people who get there first just get the fucking ticket.
yeah, like I get that it's like to avoid like botting and stuff, but at the same time, like,
It's like have like save like a 100 ticket like at the venue, like if that's how we want to do it. It's like just limit it online and have be like, yeah, the rest of the tickets are at the venue. If you're here, you can buy the ticket.
mm. I just didn't expect it to be such like an exclusive thing. I'll be honest. Like, I feel like FanFest is like a convention, which
Yeah,
it did kind of seem like.
it's like they did this in Japan, I believe, like the last time they did a fan fest, but didn't do it anywhere else, and now they're bringing it over to the West of like the
Yeah, like
limiting.
I do for America. I at least understand the purpose of limiting it. The UK, like I know it's Europe, right? So it's like the only European like area that's gonna get a fan fest. I still don't like you're already limiting yourself pretty heavily by going to the UK for the fan fest.
Yeah,
So like I feel like you don't like we'll see. We'll see by October time. But like I don't know, I'd be very surprised if the UK did it.
yeah. I think they'd probably just be like, well, it's Europe and not the UK, and then do it.
Yeah, but at the same time, like the fan fest is in London, so it's like I don't know.
Hmm.
Because like I doubt like many like everyone from Europe who's an FF14 fan is gonna go to
Oh yeah,
I fucked up. Um is gonna go to like fucking London for a fan fest.
people can barely get fucking $200 like to be able to go within the same state.
Yeah.
they're not gonna be able to fly like to another country and then do it.
Even with like Ryanair like being fucking cheap.
Yeah. It's not even just like the fucking flying ticket like price. It's
You just have to
well,
find a hotel,
yeah.
food. Also, the tanks in the two alliances that aren't ours are arguing.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's funny.
I know there's a fucking door with a silver keyhole. Where is it?
Okay, cool. Fuck off. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Are you stupid? I'm gonna kill you. Dude literally like saw me. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go right for you and make you like fall into the AoE. I'm like, fucking cunt.
What? Dungeon are you playing? What level?
Doing Euphrosyne, so it's level
Uh,
90.
it, I don't get how people can be so fucking bad at like 70 plus.
Don't get me wrong, I do fuck you luckies.
Yeah, but people fuck up really fucking bad.
Yeah, they do. They do it really bad. I'm in the tank buster. Oh,
So like
I actually managed to.
I can never forget when I did fucking Sunblood and I did I believe I did Tsukiyomi and uh, one of the fucking players did not have a sprout fucking thing on his name and he ran away from a stack. Like he had the stack
Oh
marker and ran away.
no, actually, I know exactly what you're about because it was a. We were doing the like one of the level 60 dungeons. You know, like the one where like you have to fight fucking like Midgard Song or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking um, motherfucking like he does the Som Al
Hmm.
AOE like the stack,
Yeah.
and we had the tank who obviously has the most HP. Stack on it once and then just like move away, and we're like, have like you've played this dungeon before. I know you've played this dungeon before. I can tell by how you played this. How are you this stupid? Fuck off, fuck off. Alright, cool.
Oh, there we go.
Like I did oh you know the dungeon where you have to like fight the all-seeing eye and shit, like the insanely long, worthless dungeon.
Mm.
Like I was doing that as a healer and I literally haven't played that game like that dungeon like 600 hours, and like that's that's different. But like I can tell you like when someone's doing like the right mechanics. Why are you moving away from the stack marker? Like you should not be doing that.
Also, most of the things in like the main game, it's like they made it so you can very easily react to it.
Yeah.
So like even if you did like fuck up and be like, oh shit, I need to move, you have more than enough time to do that.
I heard stories about a tank with a Burger King crown, which is a mentor,
Mm.
who has managed to find a stack marker, like a tank buster stack marker, and just stack on other people, like run towards DPSs.
Uh, like you had to have had like bought a level skip, right? There's no way you didn't.
Yeah, it's why like I want to at least learn one healer and one DP one tank before I do level skipping on my European like
Uh,
character.
uh, for me, it's like the only reason ever like level skip is I don't want to play that role and I want to do the quests and I want to get the glam and that is it.
No, for me it's I want a story and level skip
Mm,
because I mean I just honestly I just don't want to do the fucking grind again. Like I'm already doing it, like
yeah.
I'd rather like hard main, like healer, and play with my friends in Europe, for example, or some shit. Because like yeah, I could migrate my character over. That's also a possibility. But I don't want to lock out myself from like playing with like people I know, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But at the same time, I don't play with them that much, so I might as well just migrate my character. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So then you can pay to like move a character.
Yeah. I did that the first time because like I was in the FC, I was in not end game. Like I talked and played with everyone in that FC for like a year before I was able to move my character because the FF14 has that dumb system where you can just move a character immediately.
Mm.
And then like move had to fucking spend money to move to Behemoth.
Honestly, I still hate how like everyone plays Behemoth. I literally log
Yeah,
in every day. And it's like, yeah, your connection is shit, mate. I'm like,
yeah.
all
Like
because like
oh,
one person fucking
no, because the majority of people who started this are from the US.
yeah, and I just want to play with Nico and shit, and I guess that means I have
Yeah.
to play on US servers, and it's like bullshit. Fuck you, I'm fucking migrating my character, dude. Even if I have to deal with French
Yeah.
people, even if I have to deal with fucking French people, I'll do it.
Just switch server and play with Germans that have really broken English.
Dude, nah, like it doesn't happen very often, barely. But like I'm playing on Behemoth and there's like Spanish speaking people. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot South America exists.
Like, oh, that is a place, huh?
Oh yeah, that's yeah. That was so sexy, dude.
I hate the platforming. I fucking hate it so much. I, I failed one jump, so I have to make it all the way back. Uh,
It's not bad enough that it's like early 2000s level design. It's also clunky as shit, you know?
yeah. Though when you were going for a bit, like I did talk about, like how yeah, this game has a lot of shit that is good. Like this game's moving in with thought is like way better than a shit ton of games that came out around that time, even years after this game had come out.
Mm.
It's like this role alone is like it's like why the fuck hasn't more games like copied this? Because like oh there enemies behind me, you just roll and shoot instead of the Resident Evil turn. Like oh let me
Yeah, time
turn
control time.
and then shoot.
Uh,
But this is just like immediate.
oh wait, I'm gonna be fuck it. I'm with you guys. There's no cohesion to
Jump.
this.
Uh, I hate the run up for the jump. I hate it so much.
Honestly, what fucks me up with like early platforming games? And I say early, as if that's like fucking like 1986.
Mm.
Like early 3D platforming games is just the camera. Like I think that's the greatest
Mm.
enemy in like those games. It's just like why are you
Yeah,
so shit?
yeah. The camera is still an enemy in most games. When I was doing the list, the action game list, I looked at original Ninja Gaiden, and I fucking forgot that that had a gotta forget the name for it. Like the cameras that early Resident Evil games had.
Well, like fuck you. What is it?
It's not stationary cameras. What the fuck is it called?
It's not fixed camera angles, is it?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden had fixed camera angles, and it's so fucking bad. It is like I don't know how people played that game. I don't know how I played it before Black was a thing.
Yo, Connor, you're back. Sorry, I'm in that zone.
I feel like I missed a weapon. They keep
Oh, you
giving me
guys, you
ammo.
guys do not know what you're doing.
I wish I could look down.
You
Can
can
I?
literally not look
Oh, I
down.
can. I just didn't know I had to fucking press this.
Oh yeah.
Can I grab this ledge? Nope.
Oh no, I have to. Oh no, I'm mid dungeon, man. I have to go
Mm.
take the meat out of the oven. Oh
Yeah,
fuck.
just die to a mechanic and be like, oh my god, my controller disconnected. No,
I don't play like a controller player. I play
they
like
don't.
someone.
They don't know you don't have a controller.
I play like someone with skill.
Ah, so you use the mouse that Yoshi P uses.
What mouse does he want? Does he use? I want it.
He has a like I believe they released like a thing like a Square fucking product just for the game where you I believe you can like it's I don't know if this is actually a real thing or if I just made it up, but it's like a trackball, but like with those like Razer mouse like that has the buttons on it. It's like a keyboard mouse with a trackball, I think.
I want it. I like this game is the reason I'm considering getting like one of those mouse, like the mice with the you bitch, sorry, with the like 12 buttons on it, like
Oh
genuinely.
yeah, if I didn't have that mouse when I played WoW, I would have never played WoW.
Like I'm doing like a mix of like keyboard, like I tend. Oop, I had a moment. I tend to like just have my basic combo on like I don't move my fingers past one, two, and three. Basically, everything else is done with the mouse, and like I should change that. You know.
Yeah, no, like those mouses are the only way I ever switch from controller to mouse and keyboard.
You lied to me. No, I've been lied to. Well, I did die, but I'm gonna get rest soon. Yeah. Yeah, I need to buy like a gamer mouse. I've got so many things I want to buy, and it's just like I don't have the money for it. So I
Yeah,
need that
I
only.
feel that.
I need to set up that OnlyFans, man.
That is honestly one of my biggest fucking motivation for me working out right now.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like,
Because I keep seeing all these fucking accounts of like people who take the shittiest fucking pictures but have a shit ton of money because of it.
I want that to be me someday. All right, guys. Jesus fucking Christ. So Helone does like a AoE, um, and also stack markers at some
Mm.
point, and the AoEs did not move, and then fucking oh shit. Oh my god. I'm lagging. Um, and they didn't move from from the stack marker. They waited till the last fucking second, man. Oh no. Dude, fuck off. Holy shit, are you stupid? Sorry.
So I fucking hate having long legs because when doing the stretches, I barely have fucking room. I have to move shit around my room to be able to do to be able to do these stretches correctly.
Oh man. I just
I live in suffering every single day.
I'm happy to be short. Anyway, I hate this this raid because like you only get like one piece of gear a week, right? So you have to do like
Yeah.
fucking like 18 like raids. And I just hovered over, and it was my armor piece, but I already picked up my legs this week, so it's like death. And then at some point I greeted something for no reason and got it, and then literally like the next fight, there was a dragoon piece of armor. I was like, you're fucking joking. So I fucking hate this shit, man. I just FF14, man. But it's a weird situation to be in where like I can't level. Like I could probably do crafter, but also like at the same time I don't want to do crafter.
Yeah. It's like they don't want people to level up so fast because it's like they don't want people to run out of content so fast. But it's a thing where like I want to play more, but I want to feel good while playing and not have like not be like drip fed this fucking EXP.
Yeah, like doing like thankfully the funny thing is that if I get those level 80 quests for my botanist, I can start leveling miner doing the kick whatever like those guys from Shadowbringers
Yeah.
for for my miner. So I can do like 6 quests a day, basically, like without a problem. Um and then yeah, at that point it's mainly just like leveling main classes because like Astrologian, like if I level Astrologian, I've got nothing else to like really level
Mm.
unless I want to go like into like a tank or a higher level like healer or like DPS, and I don't really want to do that. Like, that's too much.
Oh, that's how you fucking jump like that. Okay.
So yeah, basically I'm just waiting until like next fucking week when I can get level 80 botanist.
So, oh yeah, I wanted to mention this. I forgot when I was mentioning about like the familial bond that they like fucking K-pop idols have.
Mm.
There was a group, I don't remember which one, but because like members, a lot of them are like young now. One of the older members used to prepare like lunch boxes for like one of the other members like school like every day. It's like she basically became her mother, and it's like, oh, that's so fucking cute.
It's cute, but at the same time, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck? Like, I love it,
I mean,
but
like her
what?
mother could do it, but probably her mother
Yeah,
doesn't do it, so that's why she started doing
yeah,
it.
I
Yeah,
know, yeah, but it's like, what? Like the age gap is what is making
yeah,
it
yeah,
go like,
yeah.
what the fuck? Like,
It's like there's a group that I believe that just recently, like a year ago, like almost 2 years ago, like debuted was Lisa Ferrum, which has like a lot of them who have been in the industry for years. But then they have the youngest member who's 16 years old. Actually, she just became 17.
oh god,
It's like every clip she's in, they basically just treating her as like their daughter, basically, because of how young she is, and like they're all in their 20s. Uh,
it's so weird, man.
yeah,
I'll be honest, it's something that should not be happening,
yeah,
man. Like,
yeah. It's a thing where like this has like young people have been getting into this industry for a very long time. It's just they haven't really been debuting this early. A lot of them like joined training from like middle school, maybe even
yeah,
younger, but only now have like we have seen before, but even way more now of seeing a lot of young people actually debut around this age. But it's
like
like,
don't get me wrong.
mm,
At least they're in good company.
yeah, like, it's like this is the thing. This is why I'm not that worried because the industry has changed so much that they are allowed to be them. So like that is why I changed my stance on it of just
Mm.
seeing okay, they can still very much be kids. It's like
Yeah.
even like the standards. It's like they have a thing of they can go to like the full school day, or they can like go for half the day and take the other half off, so they can still have that normal school life, and plus other like requirements for being able to work in this industry at that young of an age. It's like there is way more regulation now, so like that's why I'm just like, let have the kid, let them have their dream if there's so much security around it.
Mm.
Like they're still gonna get fucked up because of this industry and the fucking fans that the early like generations of like how the companies developed those fans. Like that part's still fucked,
Oh yeah.
but they're way safer now. Honestly, I'm really sad right now at for one of the members of a new group that just fucking blew up, and it's like two of them are, I believe, I'm gonna turn like 19 like this year, and the others are still like young. But one of them is like gets no love in Korea because her Australian half, like her white half, is way stronger than her Korean one. So Korean fans just do not like her.
That one always strikes me as weird because we the King Ogres, right? One of
Mm,
them is Canadian Japanese, and
mm,
like you wouldn't be able to tell on her, right? But that's still like a thing. And then the Black, he is, from what I know, I don't want to say Filipino, but he's something like that. Like he's
mm.
from like a very, like the Aborigines are to the Australians kind of thing, right? Like kind of shit. And yeah, so like that's good representation, but like also a lot of people are just kind of like, damn,
Yeah.
like, you do suffer from that in some aspects. And it's just like, why?
It's also really fucking weird because like it should be totally fucking normal because of how many like Japanese and Korean people just move to countries that are like close to them. Like Australia is really fucking close to Korea and like Japan. So like yeah, a lot of people migrate like over there. And it's like, yeah, that's not really weird at all. It's like it's like their culture hasn't really changed much because of there's still a huge like Japanese or like like Asian culture within like Australia.
Mm.
So like it is just a thing of the how these countries like governments very much treat everything foreign as bad because of how conservative they are. So the people develop that mindset.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
You're still
Sorry,
not done.
no, I did. We got it. I got that. Rolled another Reaper chess piece, and then I rolled a 12 on Halone. I'm like, fuck, I ain't getting shit. But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird situation, and like, this is a bit more. It kind of makes more sense because obviously he's like half American. But Kane Kasugi, who's like a massive actor in Japan now,
Mm,
was like hated upon because he was like half American. It's just like,
uh,
what the fuck, man?
it's like the clip that made me feel bad for this girl was it's like they do a thing of like every idol has a thing about like they do like a cute sign or whatever. It's like every single member who did that they cheered for them, but as soon as they got to her, she did
Oh,
hers, and no one there was no sound. No one cheered
bro.
for her.
All right, I'll quickly be right back.
Ugh. No, I need to fucking make this jump. I swear to fucking god, if I stay here for longer than 5 more minutes, I'm gonna kill someone in a game. Please. At least I know how to jump now. Please. Please don't fail me. Catch it!
So you mentioned the whole thing of her like being like getting silenced, right?
Yeah.
When she does the thing. You know that motherfucker who was like hated upon in fucking NJPW, who like became like it's the Mad Eye guy, right?
Mm.
Um, she should just spin that. Just like every time she shows up, she's just dead silent.
Yeah.
She just has no respect for her fans. Because then she'll
Yeah.
blow up. Like we've seen that happen, you know.
Yeah, but you don't really want to do that in an industry where the fans are as insane as that. It's like your
I
career
mean,
could fucking end in seconds.
it's weird. I feel like wrestling like K-pop and like J-pop and shit just have like so much in common for like completely
Yeah.
weird reasons.
I mean, they kind of fed into one another.
Yeah. But just do that. Just be silent. Just like every time like someone pulls it, just walk off stage. Like, nah.
And you know, like the saddest thing is like whenever like every performance I've seen from her, it's like she's always has like the biggest fucking smile I've seen anyone who like performs. It's like out of anyone who performs, like she has the biggest fucking smile I've ever seen. Like she's enjoying this so much, but then this happens. It's like ah. Also, I didn't realize like how many fucking like Australians were in the K-pop scene, and there's a lot. It's like there's I haven't listened to like their songs, but I've seen some clips from them like just talking and like uh being on stage and concert and whatnot. And it's like they have like there's a band called Stray Kids and they have influenced their group so fucking much where like everyone there seems Australian because of them. It is the funniest fucking thing. I'm dead. I hate this game so fucking much just because of this one part. What is this part? Why did you make it this?
Oh, here's a fun fact.
Mm.
So,
Fuck
there's an there's
me.
an interview for Don Brothers, right?
Yeah.
That has Yuya Tominaga and Kohei Higuchi, who are fucking Yuya Tominaga is uh Sonoi.
Mm.
He's the blue guy, and Kohei Higuchi is Don Momotaro. And they had an interview, right? And basically, Tominaga said that the three Noto were meant to die mid-season, but because he was such a good actor, they just kept him. Which is exactly the case with Zenkaija, where Stacy's actor auditioned for Zenkaiser,
mm.
but because they liked him so much, they just wrote a role for him.
That I love that. I love another director. It's just like, yeah, this one fucking person impressed me so fucking much. I was just like, I have to change the script.
Unfortunately, it's not the director or the writer; it's the producer. Writers have no control over the show, and neither do directors. It's the producer who is like the lifeblood of a show for Toku, and it just Shirokura is like literally the greatest one alive. Like, um, because Shirokura specifically as a director,
Mm.
as a producer, sorry, believes in the creativity of the director and the writer. Therefore, he is more willing to take risks, which is what gave him the reputation of being like a bad producer because people just weren't ready for it in like decade, right? But no, like seriously, like Shokuro carries Sentai currently. And like you can tell how bad a producer can get when you look at Revice and you can tell
Mm.
what the writer intended and what the producer intended.
Uh,
Yeah, the director's only there to make the fights cool. Like that, I'll be honest. Like yeah, the director is like obviously an integral part, and you can get very excited for a director, but he is nowhere near as important as a writer and producer. Like in that aspect, like the
yeah.
director is there to make a show interesting and like have interesting camera angles and stuff like that. But yeah, it's the producer first and foremost.
Uh, I, I so badly want to get into the entertainment business, but also not get into it. Because like as long as you're part of like the 1% of that industry, you're having a great time. But as long as you're not, it is the most miserable thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's like King Oja is gonna be a big one
uh,
because King Oja is written by a guy who's basically the protege for Yuya Takahashi.
oh yeah.
So like that's why it's gonna be a big one because it's like his big break. So you know, he's got a lot of writing because oh yeah, he's Yuya Takahashi's like protege, but also it's his first work. He might just be bad, like you know,
Mm.
and like your reputation is made then. Like
Yeah.
you can
Depending on
redeem
the
yourself.
show, like your career depends on this.
Yeah. Adamantite trident. It's mine. Right. Where's a crafting log?
Have to do all this all over again. Uh. Oh yeah. And also, like speaking of like people like mixed like races. Uh, one of like the members, the same on the same team with the one with the 16-year-old. Uh, like one of the members is American. She's like American Korean,
Mm-hmm.
and she came into the scene saying, "I'm gonna change it." Like she just boldly said that. Like I have the like one of the fucking biggest crushes. Like that entire team of like every person on that is a fucking queen. Like almost every like girl group, like every woman right now is being like yeah, no, we're taking this into our own hand.
Uh, it's interesting. That is interesting. It's like that. That's like your MO
Yeah.
because it's very bold. Like go big or go home, I guess. So we're gonna fucking watch Go Busters. Fuck it, I guess. They introduced Maji Yellow into Go Busters, right? Like
Mm.
the actor, and he plays a guy called like Jin Matsumoto or whatever. And I was watching an episode, and he just straight up goes, "Oh shit!" Like he says, like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "What the fuck?"
uh,
So I just want to go through Go Bus so that I can finally fucking watch like every Versus movie ever, because there's like 15 fucking Versus movies. There's Versus Gokaiger, there's Versus fucking Kyoryuger.
uh, I've been. It's like I watched episode 3 of Abba Ranger. I was like, I want to get back to that. Watched it. Really like that episode. But then I was like, yeah, I should watch more, but I want to do this first. And I did something else and then didn't get back to it in a week. But I really liked that episode. I want to get back to it. That was the episode where the first time you see the Red Ranger like
And it's like
interacting.
daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the sunflower monster, I think.
yeah.
There's some really good episodes with the daughter.
Yeah, it's like that, like just that aspect alone of a hero who has to deal with that. It's like, oh, that made me be really interested. Because it is
It's literally
weird that I haven't
it's
seen. Okay,
it's not been done before or since.
yeah, it's like that's why I'm surprised I haven't seen more people tackle this.
Well,
It is like a really interesting thing to balance.
if you want my opinion, it's because sorry, it's because you need a good writer for it.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you want any good writer, it's gonna be fucking Arakawa,
Mm.
considering he won 2 awards. um, who produced Abba Ranger? Chika Hamada? Oh no, that's TV Asahi. Yeah, no, we're not looking at that. Is it Go Nakajima? No, it's Tsukupi. Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, so the guy who produced Abba Ranger is the guy who produced Double and Forze. Or
Oh.
like, yeah, he's not like solely credited with that, but yeah, he was one of the producers on that.
Mm.
And he wrote the novel for Forze. So yeah, he's like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he's kind of good at it.
yeah, gives you a good idea of the good shit he does. I don't remember who produced Decoration though. Was it also Tsukada? It was one of them. Yeah, I think it was fucking it's crazy. Yeah, Cicada produced both fucking Aberrage and Decorators, and he's good. Did he produce Agito? He worked on it. Chief producer for Decorator. Yeah, that guy produced a show that won a Saiyan Award, man. Like, it's fucking nuts.
There we fucking go. Fuck this area.
Can't wait for you to drop this game. Is that Edgar Wright? Sorry. There's a picture of Suda51 of Edgar Wright, and I'm so confused by it.
Let me put on some music. That might help.
Yeah. Can't wait for you to drop this game. You've dropped like the last 3 games you played.
I mean, the Dry Hard trilogy was a fucking meme. That doesn't really fucking count.
It's just pretty funny how like you fucking dropped Horizon. I'm like,
I
played
couldn't.
one session of it.
Hey, I played 3 and off stream. I did some quests. God, fuck me! What a boring piece of shit. It's like I can
maybe it was the
see.
first game.
It's like I said this to a fucking friend. I can see others liking it, but for me, it has the energy of like a group of people who wrote a list of things that could be cool, and then gave that list to a writer whose favorite movie is 300. So why the fuck is OBS taking 60% of my fucking CPU usage? Let me start the stream.